went to school here at Franciscan, and then I graduated in 2007. So it really started when I was here, and the first time I really started thinking about it was when I was in Austria for the semester. So there's a study abroad program there, and you can go for a whole semester. So I went in 2005, and I started doing adoration every night for like an hour. My friend and I kept each other accountable to that. So I mean, you give the Lord silence and time, and like He's gonna speak. So I just remember, I felt like every time I opened up the scriptures, it was something like Israel being pursued by the Lord, or like Song of Songs, or something in the Psalms about like God pursuing us. And I was like, what's going on? And then I just remember one particular holy hour that was really blessed, and I just remember thinking, I just felt like I need to look into the sisters, and I was like, I feel like I'm called to be a sister. And then I kind of was like, oh my goodness, like I don't know what to do with this. So praise God, they just started having sisters there that semester, and it was our sisters, our TOR sisters. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go talk to them. That's scary, but I'm gonna do it. So I was afraid that she was gonna be like, here's a pamphlet, you know, like come visit us when you come back. But she was so good. She was just like, just let the Lord pursue your heart. Just let Him do that for a while, and we'll just see what happens. And I was like, I could do that, you know, I could do that. So that really just opened me up more and more to it. When I came back to campus, I went on a few retreats. One was a women's retreat, and then one was Born in the Spirit retreat, preparing for baptism in the Spirit. And when I was on that retreat, it was very, like, I just felt like, again, the Lord was kind of opening up the scriptures of, like, especially Song of Songs. And when they prayed for me for praying for an outpouring of the Spirit, I just felt so much joy. I just started laughing. I just had so much joy of it just coming out. And then after that, I just remember laying prostrate before the Blessed Sacrament, and the Lord, and this is so hilarious. There was somebody who was like leading the retreat, and he like got down on the floor and like put his head next to me, and he was like, is there anything I can pray for? And so he like prayed with me some more, and then he was like, I think you need to open up to Song of Songs chapter 4, I think. And I was like, okay. Anyways, I just felt like the outpouring of the Spirit opened me more to the possibility of religious life. It just made me more excited about it, actually, for the first time. I wasn't scared. So that was a huge part of it. And then just walking with the Lord over time. It wasn't like every moment was about my religious life. I still dated, I went on dates, and it was very up and down, but it like was a consistent thing that kind of came up over time. It just was perseveringly there in the background. So I just was kind of aware of that over time. I started visiting different orders my senior year. And I remember over the summer, my mom and I were looking up religious orders online, like different websites, and I joked that we were like, oh, we're kind of like doing online dating, you know, like checking out these orders. So one of them was the sisters, my own sisters, TOR sisters, and I remember as I was looking at page after page, something in me was just like excited, and like, this connects with who I am, even though I wouldn't say like I knew I had a specific spirituality, or I didn't even know what a spirituality was, or like charisms. So I was like, but something in this speaks to me, and I need to go check them out. So anyways, I'm looking at the website, and I just start like crying, and I'm like, okay. So anyways, I visit the sisters, and I went for a few different visits, and I think just spending time with them, I just felt like I could be myself, and that's just so important. Like, you have to be able to just be who you are. And I loved their fraternal life, and just how they have fun with each other. And also just like, I could see in seed form, like the charisms that were part of their community, like in my own life. So it was quite the road. Maybe one last thing is I took a year after I finished with school, and I taught special ed, and it was down at the Navajo reservation, so it's down in the Southwest. So that was such a beautiful experience, and a good friend of mine was pregnant at the time, and I got to like walk through her pregnancy with her. It was so beautiful because I got to see like the beauty of married life in her own life, and then also like the beauty of having a child. And I remember getting to that point where she was getting close to having birth, like bringing forth this baby, and I was like, Lord, when I see that baby, am I gonna be able to let this go? You know, like, because it's such a beautiful process that her whole pregnancy. So I remember I was one of the first ones to hold him, and I just remember holding him and being like, oh my goodness, my life is such a gift. My life is total gift from God. I didn't do anything to earn it. All I want to do is give it back to him. And so I just felt so free, and I was like, that's what I want. I want to give my life back to him, what he's calling me to. So it was good to like see what I'm giving up and be real about it, you know, but also to be like, no, but it's in freedom that I'm able to do that, yeah, with joy.